What level of concern do you have for AI development? As a middle-aged, middle manager in a white-collar job, I am fairly concerned. Not a doubt in my mind my company would shitcan me for AI if they could. AI doesn't take time off, require health insurance, have a 401k. I don't think the robots are coming for my job tomorrow, but I am a little worried about what's gonna go down in 5 to 10 years. I'm a teacher and we're already seeing it pop up everywhere as kids try to cheat on their homework. I'm not concerned too much about losing my job, but I do think a lot of people are going to use it to cheat successfully as it gets better, and kids don't understand how harmful it is to neglect your own education. That's a great point. Kind of reminds me of idiocracy. I feel that lack of critical thinking skills are going to diminish. Just from the new tech we've got today, I'm guilty of mashing a word into a text and hoping that the phone figures out what word I'm trying to spell. About an 8/10. I don't think an AI uprising will happen, but an increasingly capable AI that can do pretty much anything taking over any jobs is scary. Companies will no doubt replace a human with AI any time of the day because it's obviously cheaper. My concern is not really with AI itself, but people not taking it too seriously. There are severe morals, societal and legal questions that need to be answered and no one is answering them. I'm not scared that an evil AI will take over the world. I'm scared that companies are hyping up their AI technology by making absurd claims, like OpenAI claiming they expect trillions of dollars of revenue soon to inflate investment. And people are buying that, and putting AI everywhere without understanding or concern for its impact. AI companies have an incredibly powerful technology on their hands, and still manage to act like grifters with it. I'm not convinced true artificial intelligence is achievable anytime soon. I'm actually a little annoyed that people call what is happening AI. It just looks like better tools for doing varying things, like photo manipulation or code writing or pattern recognition or whatever. It's sort of like how we went from typing commands to using a graphical interface. A newer way to simplify complex compute tasks. The photo and video stuff is going to be the most immediate concern. It's going to be interesting to see how we cope with that part. The economic impact of existing and near-future systems is somewhat overhyped. That said, the opposite is also happening. Critics are understating the risk and level of change these systems will bring in the decades to come. Current LLMs might not have the spark of general AI as some claim them to, but whatever is around the corner might, and we are totally unprepared for that. If you just started a career that you fear will be lost to AI, take a deep breath and calm your nerves a bit. You have time to figure things out. If you plan to have kids, AI is going to have a huge impact on their lives and you should be mentally prepared for them to become adults in a world that is radically different from the current one. My biggest concern is that we're developing it in the wrong areas. Writing, education, art, music and video. We're developing things to make the stuff we don't have time to learn easier and quicker because we're stuck in draining jobs. In reality and in an ideal world, AI should be used to automate the mundane and not the creative, reduce the amount of time people need to work, tax the wealthy who will still make the same money, if not more, to pay for UBI, and now humanity can spend more time creating and consuming. It's a fantastic loop where everyone benefits, and I do believe it's possible if done correctly. But no, we're making AI that steals legitimate artwork and outputs artwork with horrific flaws whilst being touted as the best thing since sliced bread, and the people who use it claiming they work really hard typing in fucking prompts. I have a massive amount of concern for it, and especially for how we as a society are walking quietly into the night. The development has been so quick and so complex that laypeople have absolutely zero idea where the technology is already, and where it'll go. They dismiss talks of AI as the domain of nerds, as if it's a novel invention they don't have to ponder the implications of. We put blinders on and act like AI isn't an existential threat to our global economic models, and I fear the wake-up call will be very sudden and very brutal. And unless we're ready for that day, we have very little chance of being part of the redesign of society, as opposed to furthering the wealth divide between those who got in before the door closed behind them, and those who didn't. AI has terrifying implications for how we model our society, and it's advancing faster than we can even comprehend. Anyone who isn't terrified on some level is willfully lying to themselves for the illusion of comfort. Thank you very much for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next video.